From art exhibits to unique shopping ideas for the holidays, all at museum gift shops. We take you on a tour of 3 unique shops with gifts that tell stories, starting with The Store at the Museum of Arts and Design at Columbus Circle.
These are glass stones. They are made by Annette Meach, who's French but started working in glass in London. And the amazing thing about them is how tactile they are. You really want to hold them. The smaller ones, it's almost like an oversized worry stone. You could sit at your desk and just keep the worry stone in your hand and turning it over and over. They make wonderful gifts. The store is dedicated to celebrating artists who are about excellence in what they do, who are passionate about what they do. It's about materials that touch the artist's hands and then come out of the store and touch the person you're giving a gift to, or they touch inside the way you live every day. We're always in search of new artists, and one of the new artists, really it's a studio out of San Francisco that we brought in for this holiday, is Most Modest. And their work is very interesting because they're about zero waste. This is rubber and cork that's compressed. They're industrial designers who are all about sort of bringing craft and technology together.
Then there's the handbag raincoat, cleverly designed by a young woman to protect bags from the rain. You'll also find gorgeously designed jewelry from artists from around the world at every price point.
This is Monica Castiglione. She's from Italy, and she uses a really interesting technique of 3D printing, which no one thought it could work in jewelry. Everyone thought it was just going to be for, I don't know, like little cars or something. But people who are passionate about the material have studied it enough, and they now are making jewelry with it.
Another shop with gifts that tell stories is the Gallery Store at the Smithsonian's National Museum of the American Indian in Lower Manhattan. Here, it's the stories of Native Americans from North and South America.
Our merchandise is authentic, native-made, as opposed to being a reproduction made by someone else. They all have stories behind them that go into the richness of native cultures and native histories. Our buyers constantly source new merchandise from all around the globe. We have a great selection of Navajo jewelry featuring sterling silver, mostly with turquoise, often featuring an array of other gemstones and coral. We have pottery from all over the Southwest United States, featuring tribes such as Amez, Navajo, and Zuni. Designs featured on our clay pottery can be motifs that have been handed down for generations. We have Zapotec hand-woven rugs and pillows that are featured 100% wool, made in southern Mexico called Oaxaca.
Don't miss the huge selection of children's books and toys devoted to the Native American experience. There are also new silk scarves designed by the Native artist Jamie Okuma, and the handcrafted holiday ornaments. The last stop is at the New York Transit Museum shop at Grand Central Terminal. There's also another location at the Transit Museum in downtown Brooklyn. This is all about one story, the New York City subway.
Where else can you get a memorabilia of the subway? Nowhere but Grand Central Station and the Transit Museum in Brooklyn. And our stuff are specially licensed, so you can't really find these things anywhere. No matter what age, you'll find something for everyone, male, female, children, adults, grandparents, you name it, we can find something for you here.
This shop has everything Subway, from apparel, household items, cards, games, to a huge collection of New York subway trains for kids of all ages, like the battery-operated sets and the wooden subway cars with letters and numbers.
They're all compatible with Thomas, Chuggington, and Brio. Those are big hits for kids.
You'll also find the largest selection of token jewelry at the Transit Museum store.
Although they made millions of most of the tokens, it's not that easy to get it. So they have a representation in jewelry, from cufflinks, necklace, bracelets, and people just love the idea to just hold on to a memorabilia for years.
Gifts also feature the beautiful design motif from Grand Central's main concourse sky ceiling. And while you're shopping at the Grand Central Station location, you can also see their 15th annual holiday train show for free.